Along the Northern California coast, no two beaches are the exact same. Muir Beach is found between rolling hills and cliffs that form perfect sheltered coves that give it almost a hidden feeling. Pacifica, in the opposite direction, becomes calm and inviting when the ocean pulls back and there starts to be more to see around its rocky points. At Jenner, the landscape changes again as the Russian River meets the Pacific. The cliffs lead to the rugged shoreline where waves crash hard and the weather is chilly. And at Point Reyes, the coastline stretches for miles and looks to have endless surf, feeling almost isolated and untouched. But beneath these differences, all four places share one very significant habitat: tide pools. Although tide pools are easy to overlook when at the beach because of their size and stillness, they are truly complex ecosystems full of biodiversity and life you wouldn't expect. For example, if you look closely, you can see the snail trails left on these rocks. In addition, down on the lower crevices of rocks, mussels, sea anemones, and turban snails all crowd together and coexist, depending on the stability from one another to survive and adapt to the constantly changing tide. One very important organism in tide pools are hermit crabs. Hermit crabs are the quiet recyclers of tide pools. They keep these habitats healthy by cleaning up scraps of algae and dead organisms that are left behind by the tide. They play a huge role in the tide pool food web. Although turban snails are small, they're incredibly tough. Their shells are built for letting powerful waves roll right over them. One more important creature in tide pools is the red rock crab. Its tough shell allows it to withstand pounding waves, and its claws make it a big predator. Tide pools can run for miles. At low tide, they are exposed to the sun and fresh air, giving the organisms within them a break from the pounding waves. However, as the tide changes, water rushes in and fills these pools. The organisms now become part of the ocean again. This cycle of tide shapes the many adaptations of these organisms for survival, such as the anemone's suction foot called a basal disc, mussels' byssal threads, and turban snails' muscular foots that fasten them to the rocks. Although tide pools contain powerful ecosystems, they are fragile. That's why so many beaches put up signs reminding visitors to not disturb the animals that live there. By protecting tide pools, we maintain the health of our coast and keep these natural nurseries functioning.